With the new college football game coming out soon, I wanted to return to my true favorite game mode on NCAA Football 14, Online Dynasty. In this video, I'll be taking over as the head coach of UCLA and playing a whole season of user versus user games as I try to build the Bruins into a powerhouse. This dynasty is a part of the revamped football league, and the RFL is also going to be running online dynasties and money tournaments for college football 25, which I would recommend you join in on by clicking the first link in my description. In this online dynasty, every user will be starting with even teams and will compete to try to make the 6-team college football playoff at the end of the season. Let's go ahead and get into the online games and see if I can take UCLA to a championship. Alright boys, so here we go, game 1 of the new online dynasty, and we are taking on Georgia. This will be an interesting matchup, and we have some room on the kick return to start it out. Could it be we start out this season with a touchdown? Winham just has the kicker to beat, and he will take it all the way to the crib, 108 yards. Let's go. Just about as good of a start as we could have asked for there. As he starts out with a run, looks like he's got Herschel Walker at running back. We're definitely going to have to stop the run game first today, as he's just barely able to pick up the first down. And on 1st and 10, he is finally going to go with a pass play, just rolling out and looking downfield. That is a dot to Ward. I thought he was taking off for sure. All right, so a nice little play from him there. That's good run D. That'll make it a 3rd down. We'll see what we got, man. I'm rocking cover 3 press, and he's trying to go to that drag. I was on it with the user, but really was not expecting him to throw it. That'll make it 4th down. A pick there would have been real nice. He's going to go for this 4th down, and he just runs it. We're on it with the user, but dude breaks a tackle. Come on, man. That is incredibly frustrating, man. 2 big misses from our user defender, and I left the middle of the field wide open for Brock Bowers. I should mention these are not real life rosters. We have even rosters, which is why you see a bunch of random names. As he's able to get into the end zone there, long sustained drive from him. So 2 scores already in the span of 2 minutes. I'm going to take it out again with this boy Windham, and he has some great blocks to the outside. Absolutely no way, bro. We might be able to take this to the crib again. That'll at least get us out to the 45. Would have been very funny if we could have cribbed that. Going buck sweep here to Wheatley, and that was a nice user play. So our first offensive play was not great. Our second offensive play is a lot better though. We got cotton downfield for a huge gain. Did a good job of getting to the backside read, and now we are in business. You know I'm going to be aggressive here, as it looked like we had triangle up the seam. Didn't want to risk it though, just going to dump it off to Wheatley. The big thing is to avoid negative plays at all costs. As long as we can do that, we should be golden. And I'm going to just go ahead and get out of the pocket here with Wagner, stiff arming down the sideline for another big gain. Gotta just continue to mix in the run game here, as we had a huge hole but ran into our own lineman. That's frustrating. I'm actually just going to go ahead and run the exact same play. This time we're going to keep it with the quarterback though, and Wagner powers for the 1st down. Lucky he didn't fumble that ball. All right, 1st and goal. Gotta punch this thing in, and I'm just running ins. I take the sack. That is terrible. I am not on point with my offense right now. I'm used to playing Madden at the moment. That should be an easy touchdown to Johnson, and we fit it in there. Darius Johnson with his 1st touchdown of the season. So we'll see if we can do a little bit better here on the 2nd drive. Stopping this run is going to be first and foremost, but as long as we can do that, I feel great about our chances to win this game. Offense has been looking really solid so far, and we'll have a 3rd and long coming up. All right, just gonna rock a little press man action here. Nothing too fancy. Looking for those slants coming over the middle, and we get a pretty nice rush with our 3-man front there. That's beautiful. All right, so our defense gets their 1st stop, and he is gonna go ahead and punt this deep. Windham will have some room to cook, and he hits that backspin, getting out of there. Could this be another big play for Windham? He's going to the sideline, cutting it back in, and getting into Georgia territory. This is what we like to see, boys. All right, now offense has just got to do its thing, but a free blitzer comes in there. That was his user. Gotta keep finding ways to get these balls out quick, and he's just in man coverage. I'm gonna take that corner route all day, and a bad user allows us to get close to the 1st down. I am perfectly comfortable passing the ball here, and we're just gonna have that guy wide open up the seam. Break a tackle, Johnson. Get out of there. We get down to the 12, and here's where we just got to avoid mistakes down here in the red zone. Looked like we had circle on that shot. I got antsy feet right now, man. I'm not making confident reads. I'm gonna look for an out route or something here, and yeah, once again, man, just not making my reads quite in time, and I threw it across my body. I thought triangle was just going to go to the sideline, but he cuts it back in. Somehow we catch that. I would guess he is not so happy about that one, as we get in easily with the fullback dive. Potential 14-point swing there. We'll see if our defense can keep cooking. He goes counter here, as I've just been staying in this quarters package for the most part. I normally expect guys to get a little bit impatient with the run, but he's done a pretty good job of sticking with it. Trying to get out of the pocket here, but takes a bad sack. Not sure sure why he didn't just throw that one away. Now we've got a 2nd and long. Looks like just in routes over the middle. He leads that upfield though, and this dude Hardman catches it. And apart from those couple of plays, our defense has been getting gashed today. Gotta find a way to do better as they go triple option here. I did not play that well, and Hardman will stiff arm his way into the end zone. That boy Hardman is tough to deal with, I tell you what. And Georgia is actually really sticking around in this game. I'm gonna switch it up here, go and play action and hitting White. I like coming out in those under center looks and surprising him with a pass. My biggest complaint with this playbook is it doesn't have more under center stuff, but it just has too many good run plays. His user's been pretty good at stopping that though. I'm gonna go ahead and go conservative tempo, and I just made the worst read of all time trying to fit it to this seam. That was just terrible, bro. You've got to be better than that if you want to take a national championship to UCLA. And this dude Herschel Walker just keeps on throwing guys off of him. I'll have to come up with a stop here on 3rd and 10. What do we got, boys? That's just a counter, and I thought we had it strung out, but Walker gets around the edge. He is killing us. Our defense has really been exposed so far today. Looks like we got to get some good recruits up front as Georgia just running this clock down. They surprise us with a pass here, and we actually get a sack. I'll go ahead and take a timeout. But that's a win for our defense at least, and we of course get the ball at halftime. Dude missed the field goal. Are you kidding me? That is what we absolutely love to see right there, and we're gonna have this corner out to the tight end wide open. I don't know why I'm lagging, but that's a massive play. Just gonna go back to him here on the out route, and that could not have gone better. We're gonna get inside field goal range and go out. Almost let that time run out on accident, but I'm the one who ends up getting a field goal going in the half, and the Bruin is absolutely hyped up after that one. I forgot we had to kick the ball to start the half. I thought I got it for some reason. So it is a really good thing that he missed that field goal, and it is not a good thing that I missed that tackle. He's gonna start this out at the 50. Okay, run defense absolutely has to find a way here. Gotta get him into a situation where he needs to pass the ball. We need some kind of turnover or something here soon, and that is a nice miss from his quarterback. So big time 3rd and 11. We'll see what we got. Looks like the tight end is gonna run an out route. We're on that, but our dude for some reason drops too low in coverage and lets that get over him. That is incredibly frustrating after a great chance for a stop, and the quarterback's getting out of the pocket here trying to scramble, but he goes down and fumbles it. That is a huge break, and we pick it up. Exactly what the boys needed right there in this lackluster defensive performance. And I'll go ahead and throw that corner out. Haven't really been able to establish the run today, but we really haven't needed to when we've been passing it so well. That was supposed to go to another receiver, by the way. I pressed the wrong button. Honestly, lucky that didn't turn into a pick. And on 2nd down, I'm just gonna keep it with the quarterback. Y'all see the perfectly timed spin for the 1st down. Offense has overall looked really good today. I haven't felt my sharpest, but we do happen to only have 1 incompletion. I feel like that's got to count for something, and we should have 2 tries to pick up this 3rd down. He is pressing everybody here. I want to take a deep shot, but that's probably not the right idea. Throwing it on the run to Winningham, who can't get to it. Just a little bit too aggressive there with my play call, but thankfully we are able to pick up that 4th down, and we're at a point in the game where we really just need to be taking care of the ball, but drops like that are not helpful. We want to keep the clock going. One thing I've found troubling has been our inability to establish the run. We got to be able to do a little bit better than this. And here we go, a massive 3rd and 9. I'm going with some vertical action, and we've got the backside slant open. Wyndham has definitely been the player of the game. A good drive so far, but we cannot end this thing with 3. Red zone offense got to come up clutch against this tough defensive front. I'm looking at the out route here all day. That is not open though. I'm going to go ahead and roll out of the pocket, and we'll just take that to Wheatley. Wheatley fighting to get close to the 1st. We like to see that. And now we just got to pick up 1. I'll go ahead and take that easy dump off to the halfback, and we will walk into the end zone. Surprised to see him run commit when I went out of the gun. Now it's all about just not giving up the big plays on defense. It looks like he's going to keep on running this football. I can respect a patient man. He's going to have to get things cooking here soon, and I think we have that absolutely boxed up. Tried to get it to Hardman, and he kind of glitched my guys out a little bit. Important thing is that we're making him work for it. Nice job by him of slicing up the man coverage. Ideally, I'd like to utilize zone a little bit more. I'm doing my best to confuse him, and we get another strip sack there. That is pretty lucky that we happen to pick that up. I would say luck has definitely been on our side today. I'm just trying to not do anything stupid here. We'll keep dumping it off to the halfback as long as he lets us. And once we get into the 4th quarter, we can start just mowing clock. And off here is easy money. We'll be able to cut that up the middle for a big gain. And now we got the run game cooking a little bit. Game will pretty much be over if we come away from this drive with a touchdown. And that out route is just too free on this game. Absolutely all about ball security here. And that rollout is not working at all. I'll just go ahead and throw that away. I would really like to pick up this 3rd and 10. And he decided to let that out route get open again. Big mistake. Gotta punch it in with this run game now. He run commits middle. Wheatley trying to get to the outside. At this point in the game, I really do not see him having a chance at winning. There's just not enough time left the way his offense has been playing. I should have hit the stiff arm sooner. sooner there. Really wouldn't mind getting a little bit of style points here. Was trying to go with that running back angle, but it doesn't work. That's fine. We'll just kick it. I could definitely fake this, but I don't want to be too mean. Before we get out of here, I do want to get a nice little user pick, and the middle linebacker Palmer does it. First of hopefully many on the year. And we're going to get out of here with a semi-easy win against Georgia. Defense did just enough to get us out of here with a dub. So our first game ended up going pretty well. Jeremiah Wagner having a pretty good day. We struggled on the ground, which I'm hoping we can improve in future games. Looking at the results here, we had an upset as Ender lost in the first week. He's the guy I think will really be challenging us for a natty this year. Checking out the recruiting, we're looking okay. Leading on a few guys up here, and these are the guys we need to hit. Howard, McElroy, Napoleon. Getting Nuwana and Anderson would be good as well. And Christopher Burnett, sneaky good with 94 speed. This is one of the real gems of the class though. Dude is an 89 overall gem. But we'll see how this recruiting develops. So in week 2 we got NC State. I'm actually not going to show a ton of this game because sadly I wasn't able to record live commentary for it, but it didn't turn out to be much of a game anyways because we got stops early and our offense was unstoppable. Not only was Wheatley absolutely cooking in the run game, getting an easy touchdown on this one with the cut inside, I had some clean pocket presence here in the third quarter to step up and find the wheel deep downfield. Wheatley again on the pass play for a big gain, and the running back was really showing out today as the buck sweep was cooking and what turned out to be an easy win going into what might be the toughest game of the season against defending national champ Ohio State. So now we've got the one I've had circled on the calendar for a minute, taking on Ender, who's playing as Ohio State, and I fully expect this to be the hardest game of the season. Ender, in my opinion, is the best player in this league. I know he's got a loss, but this is still going to be very hard. I am going to have to play my absolute best ball today, and that's a good start, getting it out to Borden and getting past the 40. I'm hoping that I can establish the run game just a little bit today, and this is a great hole. Wheatley is in the open field, gaining around 15 there. That's the weakness of this man coverage. Ender loves to run. I did change some of my players' numbers and swag around, so I made Wheatley look a little bit better. Took away that nasty number 45, and if he broke out of that, he might have been ghost. I'm just trying to pound the ground game right now, and that was beautifully blocked. Wheatley getting in the open field again. Waiting to see some sort of adjustment from this defense, but it is not coming. We are continuing to power forward, and Hayes is loose, breaking multiple tackles and taking it to the crib. One of the best runs of the season. That was about as good of a start as we could have asked for. As Ender goes ahead and comes out under center, he's chucking it up deep, and Hairston swats it away. That should have been a pick, dude. That's pretty annoying, man. Would have been huge. And another play where we were so close to a pick. Palmer can't quite hop for it, and it looks like we're gonna see some spread action here. That slant is just too open though. A totally blown coverage, and we miss a big chance at an early stop as he's just going with a screen there. I actually cover that up with my defensive end, and he chucks it deep to Gilbert. We get our first pick of the day, and Gilbert has room to run, getting to the 45. We are officially in business after a couple of careless throws. Absolutely love how my team is looking to start the game. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of the pocket here. We might have something deep, but I'm just gonna take off for the 3-yard gain. Absolutely have to get points out of this drive to set the tone, and I thought I could throw that open. A really nice play by his DB. We'll have a big time 3rd and 7. He is bringing his safety down. That's a mistake. We should have this bomb over top, but absolutely no arm from my quarterback. Should have been a touchdown all day. Instead, it is a pick. I guess I need a faster wide receiver to get that to work. I really like the way this defense is looking right now. We just got to figure out a way to consistently defend this run. I have a feeling he's going to put it on the ground more this drive. And yep, there it is. Just a run up the middle, and I actually went with a run blitz there, but somehow he turns that into a huge gain. You got to find a way to be better than that. And I don't know what he's doing, man, but that should have been another pick for Gilbert for sure. His reads have just been all over the place. He has a receiver here, but that'll make it 4th down. So this is an absolutely huge play. 4th and 2, and he's just going to run a draw. A very interesting call. The defense is starting off this game real nice for us. And I definitely had X there. Was trying to click the button, but it would not go for some reason. We cannot be wasting these excellent opportunities. And on 3rd down, I was trying to make something happen, but that is a horrific read. His dude played that perfectly too. I don't know why I'm getting all cute, man. I should have just put the ball on the ground and we'd be well in control of this game, as he continues to just make really risky throws. This has honestly been a case of bad football so far. He's gonna go with 5 wide on 3rd and 9, and that was a terrible read, but somehow he gets that to work. He's gonna go back to the run game here, but honestly, man, our defense has just done a beautiful job of shutting that down. Really like what I've been seeing from my boys. He's going with a wildcat look here. Really nice job to find the throwback for the touchdown. And he ties the game just like that, man. So after getting 2 defensive stops, we are still not in a great position. Should have gotten loose there. And this drive had better be good. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not mean to throw that at all, bro. I was trying to throw to the slant. All right, I got to get back to basics here. I've been playing just terrible offense. And somehow we cannot block a soul right now. Gotta find a way to convert a third and super long. And we might actually have it on the out route, bro. We cut up the man coverage, and that's huge to keep us in the game. Just total slop in this one so far. And he has a coverage bust there, expecting a run. That'll be just an easy touchdown to Cotton. That's what we needed out of last drive, because now he's going to be locked in on offense. We just got to continue to get him to these third down situations, and hopefully we can find a way to make a stop here. I had a lag spike though, and as a result, we are not able to hit the user. That's just way too easy. Missed opportunities continue to pile up. And how is he getting that over my linebacker? I guess I got to click on sooner, but that is just so frustrating. He's going to get out of the pocket here way too easy for the dude. I don't know if we got another stop in us on defense. This is where we just got to find a way to make something happen. He goes motion read option there and gets a stupid animation to get 5 yards. So it'll just be an easy fullback handoff for him. And we are officially in a fight, fellas. Really got to lock in on this drive, and that is not the start I was looking for. An unfortunate negative play on first down, but thankfully we're able to get the corner route open. I will take that all day. And now's where I would normally go to the run game, which is exactly why I'm going to switch it up here. We're just going to run the halfback angle to Wheatley. That is as good as a run. And now we are juicing clock. I don't want to give dude any time at all to score. And I know that our team can score quickly. I'm going to try to run this down to the bone. Ohio State actually already taking timeouts here. So I'm just going to hand this off up the middle. That is way too easy for Wheatley. And I'm just going to go same play here on 3rd and 1. We'll go with a QB keep. Absolutely the right read and an easy game. So now is where we start to move just a little bit quicker. And that is not what I was trying to do. We're going to go ahead and try to scramble and 4-yard gain. All right, we've done a great job of running down the clock. Now we just got to focus on scoring. And that's an easy corner route to Windham. Get a nice animation there as well. With 3 timeouts, we have absolutely no worries about time. I'm just going to hit that slant for an easy gain, and we'll actually get into the end zone there. We might have left him just a little bit too much time. He did take the kickoff out, so just got to avoid anything stupid happening here. He's going to try to take those easy out routes. I'm just worried about giving up a deep shot, but he's going to throw it right to my user. Dude, I messed it up. Now he might be able to make a field goal. Looks like he's just going to go with a Hail Mary, and we're getting some good pressure here. He chucks it up deep. Actually looked like he had some numbers, but Kemp is able to pick it out of the sky. We have the advantage going into the second half, but could be much better. If defense can get just one more stop, we'll be in really good shape in this one. But I let a dude loose. Was not expecting him to go over top to Warner, and our corners don't help on that at all. I end up getting punished for being over aggressive, but man, we've done a great job of stopping the run. Our ability to stop the run has been incredibly helpful, and I don't know who exactly that was going to. We will have a critical 3rd and 9 here, and he is just gonna run the ball. Very interesting. I guess he just wanted to make it 4th and manageable. I wouldn't be surprised to see the same thing here. He is gonna run it, and we couldn't quite get into that hole. Dang it. Pretty ballsy from him. We end up missing yet another opportunity on defense, and that scramble is just wide open. We need a fumble there, bro. He slides just in time. All right, we'll see if the goal line defense has some magic for us. I'm actually gonna run commit here, which was not the right move. Too easy, bro. Too easy. He definitely dialed it in on offense a little bit, and we got to get this run game cooking again. This one is setting up beautifully as Wheatley gets to the outside, just barely gets tripped up. We need that elite speed running back, bro. I'm gonna do my best to just run it down his throat here. Gonna make him dedicate more resources to stopping this, and Wheatley is in the clear. I thought we had it, bro. We just cannot break away. And ideally, I want to make him switch up this defense a little bit. He just has not shown any attention to guarding the run. At this point, I don't really see a reason to run anything else. Psych, we're gonna go with a sneaky little pass, but sadly, absolutely nothing gets open there. And I tried to throw that away. Bro would not throw the ball. And now we got a nice little 3rd and 8 to convert, and we'll just see what happens here. We've got that out route wide open, though. Windham wins. I thought he was maybe a little short of the sticks, but we will take what we can get. I'm gonna go ahead and get on the ball, and he run commits again. Interesting. I'm gonna keep sticking with it, though. I like what I see from my boys up front, and I took the wrong angle on that. We could have turned that into a touchdown easily. Gonna go ahead and go back to the pass on 1st and 10. As we don't see that run commit come out, we've got Wheatley out of the backfield, and he's dog tired, but makes a move anyway to get into the end zone. Let's go. Absolutely huge score there. All right, that was a big time drive. I feel like dude is due to make a mistake on offense. Just gotta keep stopping that run, and 5 yards is a-okay with me there. All right, so I think he might have to kick it if he doesn't get this. I'm not totally sure. We'll just see what happens here. He's taken off on the scramble, and we had him, but somehow he breaks out of there. Are you kidding me, man? That is incredibly frustrating, man. perfect defense and we don't get rewarded. We have done a great job of stopping this formation, and he's actually going to bomb us here. We have a chance at a pick, but Kemp cannot come up with it. That would have been killer. All right, man, so big moment in the game. We got a 3rd and 9. I'm going with some cover 3 action, the classic, and he gets it over. Where's my safety at, bro? I gotta say, man, that is a pretty nice read from him. He is going to go with a pass here and throws it right to Moore. Let's go. The big play from this defense I was looking for. I think that might have been an overthrow or something. And yeah, he's checking out the replay. Pissed about that one for sure. Looked like he just had a whack user, but that was definitely a bit of an overthrow. All right, so now we just got to control the tempo of the game. That was a really nice user play from him there. I'm definitely wary of being too conservative, so I'm going to keep passing it here. And I don't know how he's getting this pressure, bro. I didn't see that guy coming at all. And we might have just wasted another defensive stop. That's incredibly frustrating, but we might have a shot to convert this 3rd down. Are you kidding me, bro? Another 3rd and 20, and we dial it into Zane Borden. Yes, sir. That was the read of the season so far. And now we're going to go back to the run. We can be a little bit more conservative close to field goal range. Sadly, it looks like Wheatley's hurt on that play. We've been working that boy hard. Hopefully he's not out for long, as we're just going to dump it off to Hayes on the angle. That'll get us into field goal range for sure. And I'm just going to keep on pounding the rock. We hand it up the middle, as it looks like Wheatley is back in the game. All right, so this is an absolutely huge 3rd and 4. I'm looking at the tight end here on the corner. We don't have him, but we do have the running back, Wheatley, the GOAT, getting inside the 25. That's where we can afford to pound some clock, but I saw that coming from a mile away. He run commits, and we get the easy touchdown to Tommy White. And our focus is just keeping everything in front of us. As we're in man coverage here, he's gonna roll out and chuck up a bomb. My user was there, but we could not quite get to it. So an unfortunately huge gain for the Bucks. And once again, man, he tested the user. Did not think he was going there. I should have stayed on that route. All right, so the stick gets burnt a couple times. That is unfortunate, as he's just taking off here. Give me a fumble, bro. He keeps sliding down like just in time. He can cook cover 4. We got to go back to the cover 3, as that would have been a pick if that was on target. Now with the quarterback tired, I'm going to go to a man press look. He might just have that tight end open rolling out. I thought we were going to be able to hop with it with the user, and I was kind of expecting a run there, but he goes ahead and dumps it off. He is right back in this game. All right, boys, so here comes the money drive. 3:15 on the clock, and we might have something with the kick return getting a block to the outside. I feel like I could have made that into more. And he is going to be expecting run, so I will pass. Looks like he actually went into zone there, and it's a bad sack, bro. The worst thing I have done today is take a lot of sacks. Gotta find a way to avoid those. Just gonna have to try to make it a 3rd and manageable here, and this could very well be the game. 3rd and 4, season potentially on the line. We're gonna go to the out route, and dude, his guy came off of his man to make a play. Are you kidding me? I am going to have to punt the ball away, and Ender will get a chance at a drive. Of course that punt finds a way to bounce into the end zone. So here we go. Defense has been great. It's on them to make a stop. I had a feeling he was going back to the run game there. If he's smart, he'll try to make this the last drive of the game. He's gonna chuck it up to Gilbert here. Gilbert, we gotta make a play on that ball, buddy. I guess I'm glad we at least didn't give up a big gain. He's gonna go run here. Very interesting. We get it to 4th and 4. Please tell me we get a stop here. I do not want that crazy pressure on my offense, as he's gonna throw it over the middle, and we get a drop. Are you kidding me? I would shatter my controller if I was him. Now all we have to do is not fumble the ball or something, and we'll get out of here with a win. I'm absolutely not gonna take any risks here. And on 3rd and 7, I'm just gonna go counter, trying to make something happen, and that is exactly what we needed. We're able to, oh, I thought get the 1st down. They mark us short. All right, so Ender still technically has a chance in this one. We knock through the field goal. So Ender's gonna need a quick score, an onside kick recovery, and another score to win the game. Just can't give up a kick return or something here, and we defend that well. All right, man, so not exactly sure what to expect from Ender here. He is going to try to step up into the pocket, and that doesn't work. We got really good pressure rushing 3, and that'll take a ton of time off the clock, as he has a guy over the middle, and we get another drop. Bro, he must be so mad. This is the kind of game that will make you rethink your life, bro. He is going to throw it right to my user at Palmer, and that will do it. We're gonna get out of here with a big dub. A truly wild game, and I'm just gonna kneel it out because I'm a sportsman like that. Beat us in every category except for turnovers. That was the big one. All right, man, so next up we are taking on Kansas. I am sick at the moment of recording this game, so my commentary is going to be a little bit more sparse as we almost break off the opening kickoff. After what we saw last game, I'm going to do my best to establish the run today. Wheatley's been going off, and we're going to get a little pass going here too. How about that touch pass to Darius Johnson? Absolutely beautiful. Jeremiah Wagner has continued to have an excellent season, and I have a feeling he's going to put up crazy numbers today. I feel like we got to start trying to get some nice stats to go for these awards
boards because those will really help with recruiting. And this drive has been nice and easy. Just gotta punch it in with the QB sneak real quick. After a nice performance from our defense last week, I'm looking for another good start today, and already a nice chance for a third down stop here. Kansas is just gonna go with the run. Very interesting call. Defense gets an easy 3 and out. Now Wyndham has a chance to cook on the return, hitting the back juke and has some space. Justin Wyndham is gonna get all the way out to the 50, and this Bruins team in excellent shape to start this game. Tight end wide open on the PA power O, rumbling down deep into Kansas territory, and the Jayhawks have really not looked like they can stop their offense so far. They got to start throwing some different looks at us. Jeremiah Wagner is a perfect 5 of 5 so far. It's just been too easy, and on the run here, Wheatley is gonna get loose. Nobody will touch him as he struts into the end zone. This game might be a pretty laid back affair if we keep playing like this. Another third down stop would put us pretty well in control of this game, but unfortunately Skinner wide open over the middle. Best hope here is to come up with a goal line stop, as Kansas is really trying to establish the run, and on second and goal they're gonna go with a little zig action. Had the flat right there so they don't get the touchdown. I'm expecting to just see a QB sneak or something come out here. That is what we're gonna get, and it will be 4th and goal. All right, so big time 4th down. Kansas is going to go ahead and try to run a play action pass. Unfortunately, they have a guy wide open. A ballsy call from the 1. All good though. I'm feeling pretty good about the way our offense has been playing, and we're gonna have the bomb to win him wide open here. Easy 50-yard completion down the sidelines. Wagner is having his best day yet so far, but I don't know what the hell kind of animation it just gave me. I think I called a rollout play on accident, and of course that gets picked off. Very frustrating, bro. We were totally in control of this game, and for some reason this quarterback just will not fumble the ball. All right, 3rd and 3. We'll see what the Jayhawks got for us. Looks like they are going to pass it, waiting on a slant route to come out here. Instead, they're going deep, and a great play by our cornerback to knock that away. Looked like he had the dude, and we'll have a massive 4th down early in this game. Unfortunately, I couldn't click onto the right guy, and that's just too easy. So Kansas has been finding a way to hang around after a slow start, but we're getting them to 3rd and long again. This right here is where I'd like to see the pick. I got stuck on the D lineman, but I stayed with the receiver, and we get a free D lineman pick. Are you kidding me? An absolutely beautiful big man play to change the momentum of this game, and now we got to get down to business. Might think about burning a little clock here, but I had a receiver open and we get sacked. Just bad work from the offensive line on that one, but thankfully on 3rd and long we have the out route open for an easy completion. And here's where I feel pretty good getting into chew clock mode. We got to get back to running the ball, but I'm gonna mix in a little pass here, and it doesn't look like he was expecting it, but a trash throw from the quarterback. Our boy's got to be better than that, and he'll have to make a tight throw on 3rd down, finding the slant to Darius Johnson. And honestly, this drive is going just how I want it to go, because a lot of time is coming off the clock, and he hasn't shown me a whole lot with his run defense, man. Wheatley just gashes him up the middle for an easy score. So unless something stupid happens here, we should be in a pretty good spot going into halftime, and that sack is going to be a big help. Now it'll just have to be a Hail Mary situation for him, and we're able to get the shed on the D-line. He gets out of the pocket and chucks it deep, but that'll be way short. We swat it away. All right, so we head into halftime looking pretty good. We are going to start the half on defense, and I was not expecting this little rollout play. Kansas still has some tricks up their sleeve, man. This is where I'm trying to see another one of those user picks. The quarterback's going to get out of the pocket here. Why is he not fumbling that ball, dude? 1st and goal. I'm expecting a run, and that is what we're gonna get. We stop it short, and he's just going right into a goal line situation. Play action pass, and I picked the wrong guy to go with. I should have known he was gonna do that, man. Both times I should not have run committed. So the pressure is on this offense to keep it rolling. Just got to keep taking these easy underneath passes, and the run will be our friend as well, as we might have a deep shot here to the tight end, able to get the inside track and come down with that ball. Let's go. Maybe a more risky throw than I need to be making in that situation, but it worked out, and we have a gash up the middle. Let's see if Wheatley can get this into the house. Not quite, but I'll take it, man. Still no ability has been shown to stop that play, and unfortunately I take a bad sack there. Thought we'd have the running back out of the backfield. Instead, we're gonna need a long 3rd and goal dot here, and I think we might have had one of those slants for a touchdown, but I didn't throw it soon enough. He's been getting weirdly good pressure without rushing a ton of guys, as we'll take our 3. All right, here's where we need something from defense, man. He's been rolling out all day, and this time he should be throwing a pick, but it's dropped. Bit of misfortune there. He's gonna roll out again, and this time he might have a guy open deep. I don't know where our deep safety is, but that is an absolute dot. All right, man, I thought this was gonna be an easy game. It absolutely has not been, as once again we've got a backs against the wall situation. This time Kansas running the counter, and we make it 3rd down. It would be an interesting decision whether or not to go for it if they don't get this, and they're gonna run the goal line pass again. This time I'm expecting it, as the quarterback's rolling out, and a great hit. Todd Reesing is hurt on the play, it appears. as Kansas is going to go ahead and go for it. They quick snap it, and the QB sneak gets it. It looks like Kansas has this team on the ropes, but he tries to get cute there, and we get a nice little QB sack. That'll take us into the fourth quarter looking okay. Need defense to show me something here, as I know he wants that halfback angle. We'll stick with it, and he tries to throw it. It somehow gets picked off in the air. Is this the same dude who picked off the pass earlier, bro? No way. I think it's the same defensive lineman, and he is going to take this all the way back to the house. Are you kidding me? Two amazing big man plays in the same game. Okay, it looks like it was a different guy, but 2 D tackle picks in the same game is wild. So we go from backs against the wall to maybe having this game bagged very quickly. We've got a 4th down here that would officially seal this one up, but Kansas keeps converting, man, keeps making plays. You got to give this dude some credit. He is going to get this all the way into the end zone, and that might keep this kind of interesting. So now is where we got to start burning clock. Can't get too cute here, just gotta run the rock down his throat. A little bit of passing won't hurt, but this is not gonna work out. Gonna have to just chuck a prayer, and somehow Wheatley comes down with it. We have gotten lucky in this game, boys. Wheatley is gonna take this all the way to the crib for the game sealing touchdown, as that was probably the best throw Jeremiah Wagner's made, and that'll pretty much do it. We're gonna get one more pick for Chastain before we get out of here. This game was a lot closer than it looked though, and I feel like our boy Wheatley deserves one more touchdown today. He hasn't gotten the ball a whole lot, but he's going to take this one in to give us 45. I wasn't expecting to show any more highlights this game, but he went ahead and ran this little screen. You know, if you have watched this channel, bro, I'm going to pick off a screen. I'm going to pick it off, and I'm going to take it to the house. That's our boy Gilbert. This game got out of hand, but once again, much closer than the score indicated, and make that 3 user picks on the day, bro. The user picks are really what got us crossing this one, and that D-line pick was pretty helpful as well. The boy Wagner had a great day apart from that one stupid pass, and Wheatley averaging a clean 10 yards per carry with 3 touchdowns. I'm gonna do a quick little check-in on recruiting, where we got 2 commits in Turner and Hale. Hale's gonna be a solid cornerback down the line, good man coverage and zone coverage, as well as good speed, and we're looking solid on a lot of other recruits as well. Nobody too crazy this first season because our prestige is not very high, but I think it'll be one of the best user recruiting classes. All right, kids, so next we got Auburn, who is 3-1 on the season, and I think this might be the toughest game we have left in the regular season. I have lost to this guy in the past, but I do feel really good about where this team is at right now. I think we've definitely found something with Aaron Wheatley in this running game, and on 2nd down, we're going to start this off with a nice, easy completion to Windham on the outside. Windham has, of course, been great all year, and I think this offense should be able to move the ball easily. We've got White wide open, and he might take this one to the bank. He will rumble into the end zone for a 66-yard touchdown. Yes, sir. A nice and easy way to start this off, which is nice because, to be honest, I haven't played this game in a minute. I might be a little rusty. All right, man, so we'll see what the defense can do. I'm expecting a run-heavy attack, and that's just what we're going to get at the start of this game. Bro's got Bo Jackson on his team. That doesn't seem fair. So stopping the run is definitely priority number 1, and priority number 2 is making sure we don't give up this deep ball. Hairston snatches that out of the sky, and boys, we are off to a beautiful start. I'm hoping this offense will be unstoppable today, and he's running some zone coverage, which I like. I normally don't get to play against zone coverage in this league. That one probably could have gotten picked off if he clicked on, but he did not, and we will have an easy touchdown to win him in the quarter of the end zone. I am feeling really good about this one early on. If defense can get them a stop here, I will be feeling beautiful. As he starts off with a counter, my user was there but just phased through him. Gonna have to keep doing a good job of using that run, as he is just dumping this to the flats. I am absolutely fine with him taking that, and I'm gonna go to the man coverage here on 3rd down. He is just running an out route, and I had it usered. I was expecting that route, but he threw it right on time. Was not a huge fan of our alignment there, as I'm going with some press man here, and that is just wide open. I had my linebacker in the middle zone, so he'll have 3rd and short. Was looking for a run here. Instead, we get a slant, and I think I have that box, bro. We gotta pick that off, Kraus. All right, so we got a huge 4th and 3 here. I'm going press cover 3 as he is taking off, and he will be short. A great play by the lineman, as he was just barely able to trip up Cox. And now I'm going to try to really establish the run. I'm going to keep it here on the read option and just tons of space up the middle for Wagner. I'm going to just run the same thing again and see what we get, as it looks like he's letting the quarterback keep the ball interesting. Now I'm going to go to the counter to give him a little bit of a different look, as he's been playing decent run defense, but not enough to stop us from getting these small gains. Unless he starts run committing, I feel like we can just call run plays all day, and almost a good user there, but we cut it back inside for an easy 9 yards. The Bruins are rolling on offense. I am going to sneak in a little pass play here. We'll see what coverage we get, as it looked like he run committed. I thought I had X there, but he swats it. And on this big 3rd and 1, I'm actually going to put it in the air. Normally don't get cute like this, but I just wanted to see what Wheatley could do on the little swing route, and he hits a dirty back juke for the 14-yard game. Just gotta keep changing up the play calls, man. Keep this dude guessing. On 1st and goal, we have that wheel route again, and Wheatley breaks out of the tackle for an easy one. Yes, sir. 21-0 lead to start the game is nice. A stop on this drive could effectively end the game, but an absolutely crazy catch from the tight end there. This is where I would be feeling a nice little user pick. And man, I thought that's exactly what we were gonna get. Not quite able to get the reaction we were looking for there. And now dude is putting a pretty nice drive together, but we get the sack on Cox. So we got a big time 3rd and 12, just going man coverage, and he's going for the corner route. Why can I not get a reaction from my DBs right now? That is pretty frustrating. I thought we had him boxed, and the ball just hits right off my dude's dome on 2nd down. So now we got another opportunity on 3rd and 10, as he just goes with slants, and that'll bring up 4th and short. All right, so we'll see what we get here on 4th and 2. He is just going with slants again, and man, he just had all day in the pocket, and we could not contain that slant somehow. A pretty frustrating series of defensive plays, as he is going to run it on 2nd and goal and get in. So we got a potential game on our hands. He is going to get the ball before halftime, as we got the corner route wide open there to the tight end Johnson, who is actually a wide receiver snuck in there at tight end. Definitely have no desire to abandon the run here, but I'm liking what I'm seeing from this formation. And I might want to think about killing some clock. I'm not exactly sure how to manage this, as I am lucky he didn't lurk that up. I think instead of killing the clock, I am going to go turbo speed. So we'll see how this works out for me. And my god, he got that dude in fast. Gets in with the user to sack Wagner. Not ideal. I gotta find a way to get that ball out. And he is just going with man coverage here. We will have the slant to Borden, and we will pick up the 1st down, but he fumbles the ball. Are you kidding me, man? A stroke of luck for him provides what might be a momentum swing. And now we really gotta make sure he doesn't score before halftime. On 3rd and 1, looks like he's gonna run the ball, and that is a counter. I am all over that, bro. As he is gonna come out in a punt formation here. Definitely watching for the fake, but nope. Looks like he is just gonna go ahead and kick it deep. I will take that all day. Nifty user play allows us to keep the ball, and I'm gonna chew clock, but we're starting it out with a pass play. Basically just gonna do the exact opposite of what he thinks is coming, as this has been money for us. I think we should have triangle downfield, but didn't have time to get it off. Very possibly would have been a touchdown there. Instead, I am gonna run it on 2nd down, and that was just not the right call. The run's been working out, but I have no reason not to put it in the air. We've been passing it so well, and I should have Windham on the corner route, but of course my quarterback sails him at the worst possible time. You gotta be kidding me. Luck has not been good so far. Trying to get a good punt, and that's actually a dot, bro. Those defense only skills paid off a little bit. Worst case scenario, we head into half up 7, as my DBs have just let too many balls sit off their heads. I have some faith in my defense to get another stop. Nice pickup to the halfback there, though. The good news is we know he is probably going to pass the ball here, but he dials up a dot over the middle. Okay. Not sure if I should be a man or a zone coverage guy right now. Man, he did a great job of finding that guy. He definitely has strong ability on offense when he's rolling, but the amount of stops we've gotten, man, this game should already be over. And in my opinion, neither of our offensive mishaps were my responsibility at all. Fumble and a misfire on 3rd down is just plain bad luck. He's got 46 seconds. Expect him to try to crush some clock here, but he is going to pass it and finds the flat. I'm going to let him pick up this 1st down so he can't run out that clock. And now we just got to play some goal line D. He just loves this slant play, man. He runs slants more than anybody I've ever seen. Interested to see if he tries to mix it up with a run or anything, as it looks like he's just going with routes over the middle again. Okay, we will take that and take a timeout. Now it'll be a massive 3rd and goal, and he is going to run it. Good call, man. He picks it up. All right, I'm not trying to let this get close in the 2nd half. Let's go ahead and get a touchdown here. Wasn't sure what I was doing on that play, but we get it to Wheatley. I'll call a timeout. I was hoping he'd go press and let me dial up a bomb here, but he's playing it safe. I will play it safe, also taking the out route. And yes, bro, this is exactly what we need. Big play to get us into field goal range. And now we could potentially turn this into 6. Took too long with my hot routes there, but we're able to hit the corner again. And on this play, I definitely messed up my hot routes. Got to snap the ball. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to get out of the pocket, and low key, bro, we might have a scramble lane. I will take the risk and take this into the end zone with 1 second left on the clock. That broken tackle on the sack was huge. All right, that's an absolutely massive score. Just got to keep things pushing here, as that probably should have been a pick. This man runs a stock slant route more than anybody on the planet. I swear to God.
it has been a shockingly effective offense for him. We'll see if he stays with the run here. That's a counter that did suck me in. Good tackle though. Gotta just keep on dealing with the slants, and I'm on it with the user here. We will get that user pick, and oh my god, bro, I'm on top of the pile. I think I can get up here, and I am going to do it with Leggett. He is too tired to take this to the house, but we will rumble inside the 30. I know dude is punching a screen after that, and now we're in a great spot, man. Just gotta let the clock roll, not take any big risks, and take those easy dump offs. Gonna try to get the run game rolling again here, as we will just go read option, and we should have the right side open. Man, of course I got the worst animation possible. Gonna stick with the same play here just to see what happens, as he is gonna let the quarterback keep it. Nice little user though. This is where I don't want to overuse the run, because I really believe in my ability to pass on this dude, and that wheel route is wide open. No way he gets a swat from his D end on that. Come on. That is a pretty frustrating one. We're gonna have to pick up this 3rd and 10, and nothing is open. I'm gonna get out of the pocket, and yeah, we'll just throw that into the ground. I'm fine with going up by 3 scores here. No need to take a big risk. All right, defense just got to get me one more stop and it's game over. I am shocked that he is still running the ball. Just give me one more user pick here, bro. He is trying to get out of the pocket, and yes sir, Gilbert is on that. 2 user picks in a row, and hopefully that'll seal this up. Now we can really just think about killing clock, and I'm gonna get out of the pocket here. Wagner is like a shockingly good scrambler for how slow he is, and he will get down near the 15. And go ahead and put the back up here, because Wagner is dog tired after that one, and he can just throw this easy pass to Wheatley. I don't know why his user is running into the stands. I think he's probably just pissed off or something, but we will take it. Carl Pass with the passing touchdown, an aptly named quarterback. I'm just gonna go ahead and run out the clock here. I'm not a score runner upper, and we will punch it in for one more touchdown with the fullback. So we get out of there with a pretty clean dub. Had a little bit of trouble at the end of the first half, but that touchdown before halftime was big, and our offense was near unstoppable today apart from some BS. All right boys, next up we got Oklahoma. Look at this clean ass intro for the Sooners, man. This fella is 2-3 on the season, so I am feeling pretty good, but I have never played this guy before, so I do not know what he might have in store for us. We're gonna get it started with a nice little easy completion there to Cotton, and you'd think I want to get the run game cooking here, but I feel like that's exactly what he's gonna think. I just failed to make a read though. Sometimes I am plain and simply bad at this game, but it's all good. We will have that out route wide open. I have a feeling that's gonna be money all day, and now it is time to get the run game cooking a little bit, but he is all over that. We were pretty lucky to get positive yards there, and a nice play from the cornerback's gonna make it 3rd down. This is where I gotta lock it in. I have not been super sharp thus far, and was not super sharp on that one either. The reads are just not clicking for me right now. That is a play where I absolutely must get out of the pocket. We are gonna punt it away, and this one will sit down at the 1. That's those defense only skills right there. All right, so not a good first drive. I'm hoping defense can get it cooking here, and he throws it right to Gilbert. Gilbert, you gotta pick that off, dog. Almost a beautiful start for this defense. As I'm watching for the run here, nope, he is just gonna go slants again, and somehow my linebacker doesn't get to that ball. It appears for the 2nd game in the row we are gonna have a slant merchant to deal with. Gonna have to stop the run as well, and this will be a big time 3rd and 4. Not totally sure what to expect here. Looks like we're gonna get routes over the middle, but he does a nice job to find the out route, and it appears most of his team is named after U.S. historical figures. An interesting touch is he has not left this formation yet this game. All right, gonna have another 3rd down. Let's see what he throws at us. Looks like play action verticals, and he had a guy open downfield for sure, but thankfully gets sacked before he can get it off. So a nice stand from this defense. We end up trading punts as Gilbert is back to return this one and gets absolutely creamed. All good, man. In all honesty, I'm just a little bit rusty with my reads right now. I feel like we should have a deep ball here, but my quarterback way overshoots Wyndham. Not so sure that one was going to work out for us anyways, and all I've really been able to get today so far is these out routes. I have not quite figured out dude's defense yet. We're going to try to hit the running back out of the backfield, but man, he got a good pass rush, and my quarterback is hurt. So a seriously unideal start for this defense, as I'm going to fake the punt. We're rolling the dice, and it works out. An absolute dime by my punter is going to keep this drive rolling. All right, we cannot waste that big time special teams play. I'm going to keep things simple and sweet for now, as we're just going to go with the verts, and we've got Cotton. He misses a tackle, and Cotton is off to the races, breaking open the seal for a 55-yard touchdown. That is just what this team needed. Good to see my starting quarterback is not fully injured there too. Took much longer than I hoped, but we are able to score the first points of this game, and we are dialed in on stopping the run. That's DeMarco Moore for the tackle for loss. Now I can go to my quarters package, which is where I really want to be, and we can just worry about defending the pass. He is going to chuck it up into coverage there. Would have been nice to get a pick on that one. Instead, we'll have a big 3rd and 11. I'm going to go man coverage here, and he throws it right to my strong safety, who jumped the route out beautifully. An absolutely massive play for Anderson. And now this team is on track. All right, I'm feeling good now. We just got to keep the momentum going here and circle absolutely wide open. Easy touchdown for Windham as this offense has gotten it cooking after the slow start. All right, now I am liking where we're at here. He tries the tight end and dude absolutely lays him down over the middle. We're going to go ahead and hop back into man coverage here as he has nothing open off the bat. Just takes off and falls into the line. Now I'll try switching to a little cover 4 on 3rd and 12. And he is just going to absolutely chuck that up. Kemp gets the easy pick, our second on the half. And despite a slow start, this team is rolling. Normally I'd run it here, but I feel like we need some reps passing the ball. I'm feeling just a little bit rusty, and we'll pick up the easy curl to Windham as this offense has started to really find its rhythm. I'm just going to hit the back out of the backfield here. Wheatley is in the clear, picking up an easy first. And I want to go to the run, but he just is not making it easy. I'm just going to keep taking these curl and out routes all day if he's not going to stop him. And now we'll get the ball on the ground on 1st and goal. Wheatley going to power ahead for a nice little 5 yards. Job's not done yet. I'm looking for the back out of the backfield here, and we've got him. That is easy money for the tutty, and the Bruins will take a 3-score lead. Wagner's balling out now. I feel like that fake punt seriously changed the outcome of this game, and if defense can get a stop here, we might have this bagged up. Can't say I've seen a whole lot of offensive ability from this dude. As long as we can stop the run, we're chilling. We'll see if he makes me get out of my quarter package here. He is going to pass it, and nice read to the corner route. Trying to take a dude out of coverage there didn't work out so well, and he is just going to chuck it up here. He might have the defense beat, man. Ronald Reagan with a 44-yard reception. Say what you will about his politics, but the man can catch a football plain and simple. We might be putting together a nice little goal line stand here. We'll see what dude goes with here. I'm going with man coverage and user and Gilbert, and he wants that halfback angle. You cannot have it. Gilbert has brick hands today though, so it'll be 4th down, and shockingly he is choosing to kick a field goal here. I do not agree with this call. Almost break the kick as well. All right, 2 minutes before half, absolutely perfect amount of time to score, and Windham might have something cooking here. Hits the back juke but can't quite get around the edge, and absolutely no rush on this drive. I'm gonna try to establish the run a little bit as he's really been selling out for it, but Wheatley has a hole here. If he could have beat one more guy, he would have been gone. I think I'm gonna go back to the old out route here. Don't see a reason not to if he's not gonna get out of these coverages. We'll take that all day. Dude is still stacking the box. If we had a fast ass receiver, I would toast him over top for sure. Letting time tick down here. I don't have any worries about this offense scoring, but Wagner's got to get this ball away. Okay, we'll have a 3rd down. Just got to pick this one up right quick. We got 3rd and 4, and the slant should be coming wide open. An iffy user by him is gonna spring cotton, and that'll get us well into field goal range. I do respect that he's been trying to mix things up with his defense a little bit, but at this point in time, it is simply not working out for him. Wagner's been able to cut this up. Just gotta make sure this drive ends with a touchdown as we got Borden wide open over the middle. Borden has brick hands though. That is absolutely embarrassing to see. But on 3rd and 6, once again, that boy Cotton is wide open over the middle. Dude will have to use her to cover that up, and we take a commanding 28-3 lead. We did leave a little bit of time on the clock for dude, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do a whole lot for 10 seconds, and he ends up doing even more harm to himself. That's the 3rd pick of the half for this defense, and that'll get us a free field goal before halftime. All right, this is just a little bit long. Hopefully my kicker can ding this. I got all of it, and it is gonna get through. Okay, we got some range on this dude. One of our best halves of the season despite a terrible start. I won't show much of the second half because it's mostly just gonna be chewing clock. This turned into an absolute lockdown performance for defense. Final score ends up being 37-3 as we gave Teddy Roosevelt nightmares, and Jeremiah Wagner did all he had to do with 4 touchdown passes. All right, so now we got the final home game of the season against Maryland, and dude is just gonna roll out on the first play, getting out of the pocket and sliding down for the first. All right, was not expecting the insta scramble action there. I'm kind of expecting to see a run heavy approach today, and dude is gonna take off again. Okay, so I guess one of our main priorities will be keeping this guy in the pocket. It's not like this quarterback is even that fast, so we should be able to do it. Now all we really need is for this guy to turn the ball over a couple of times. If you've got a good offense, that's all you ever really need in this game, and we get a sack there. That's also always big. So we'll have a 3rd and 15. I'm gonna go with man coverage press here, and it looks like he's gonna scramble, trying to extend the play and throwing to the bounce route. I was all over that, and it gets overthrown anyways. So defense coming out strong on this first drive, and he is going to punt it. I've got Gilbert back to return, but it bounces off of it. Bro, are you kidding me? That's such bull crap. And he is not even gonna punt it back to me. That is actually crazy. Guess I should have just let it bounce, but we get glitched out of an early stop, but somehow, bro, that turns into a user pick. Ball don't lie, man. Gilbert has a shot to take this to the house, and he will do it. Nobody is going to catch Gilbert, who instantly redeems himself for the fumble. Caleb Gilbert, the best free safety in the country.
country. That's got to be some of the most instant karma I've ever seen in this game. And that should have been another pick. I was on it with the user and Austin Madden ends up dropping it. All right, so we'll see what we got here on 3rd and 5. I'm gonna go with the man coverage again, and dude is just rolling out. We are all over that. I put my free safety on a spy, and that is gonna get swatted away. Hopefully we don't get glitched out on the punt return again. This time we've got Wyndham back here, and he's not gonna get anything, but at least he caught it. All right, so now it's time to get this offense cooking. It's been a minute since I played a user game. We're going with QB sneak on the first play. Somehow Wagner is able to get out of there for 7. I'm just loving the way our team is fighting so far, man. Wagner just gonna take the drag here. That's easy, and Wyndham breaks out of a tackle. Justin Wyndham has been an emerging star this season, and I'm probably gonna be going with a pretty run-heavy approach today. That has worked well all season, and Wheatley gets an easy 8. That's really all we need to keep the ball moving. And I'm just gonna go inside zone here. Easy money for Wheatley, who powers over a dude as well. And now we're gonna throw in a pass. He looks like he's blitzing a dude, didn't end up doing it, and we have the tight end, who of course brick hands it. Come on, bro. That's a little bit disappointing. Dude has been running man coverage all day, and I'm gonna get out of the pocket here. We'll try Wheatley on the wheel route. Just a tad overthrown though. Would have been a huge gain. All good. Just got to pick up this 3rd and 10, and that out route is just too easy. Do not play backed up coverage on 3rd and long against me, bro. Unless there's a user there, I'm making that throw every time. And same thing on this play. If you're gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take it for sure. Tommy White gets the touchdown, and we are rolling in the first quarter. I think we might be on our way to a blowout today, but this looks dangerous, and dude might be off to the races. We have one dude who has an angle on him, but a clean hurdle will get him out of there, and Maryland is gonna strike right back. I am feeling incredibly good about my offense so far though. Just gonna dump it to Wyndham for an easy 7 yards. And I thought I was going run heavy today. It's turned out to be a pass heavy one, and we might have a deep ball here. That was way too risky of a throw, man. My dude had a step, but we can't hit that swerve catch, sadly. So that'll make it a big 3rd and 3, and I'm gonna go with a similar play, flip to the other side. We've got nothing open, and Wagner is not able to get out of there. We're gonna have to punt this one away. As if I would ever punt it, bro. We're 100% faking this thing, and we've got the slant open. Kemp gets tackled, but is able to break out of there, and we pick up a sneaky little 1st down. Absolutely beautiful. This is what we love to see. And I need to make sure I don't get that cute with my play calling again in short down situations. Aaron Wheatley has a huge gain here as he'll rumble down the sideline for 38. And so far, dude has not really shown he can stop the ground game. I'm gonna keep going with it with Wheatley's slow ass juke move, and now we'll try to punch it in with the pass game. I've kind of just been going with the same pass concepts all day because they just keep working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it type thing. We're gonna go with a little corner route action here, and Damari Bennett just left totally unguarded for Wagner's 2nd touchdown pass of the day. All right, so we'll see if defense can keep doing their thing here. They have been spectacular so far today. Remember, the only touchdown was that kick return, and they have a chance for another stop on a big 3rd down. I'm trying to bluff man coverage here as the Terps are going with 5 wide, and somehow we get dude in the pocket. I don't know how I got such a good pass rush with that defense, but Tanner Bright has 3 sacks on the day, and it looks like we're gonna get the ball right back. This time Wyndham will have a little room to cook. Game wouldn't let me hit that back juke though, so we get 7. Now it's time to just crush some major clock to get to the 2nd half, and the counter is just too wide open here. Look at the pancakes. If the receiver blocked, Wheatley would have been gone for sure. Our boy Wheatley is averaging 14.4 yards on the day. Remember, he's like 85 speed. We tick under 2 minutes here, and I'm actually gonna pass it from under center. Just gotta keep dude guessing, and Wheatley will get the catch for the 1st. This UCLA run game has just been too good. Well, unfortunately, Wheatley's gonna get shut down on the counter, and I gotta keep this boy guessing. We're gonna pass out of a run formation here, and Wheatley is wide open out of the backfield. He can do it on the ground and through the air, and he'll get down to the 5. On 1st and goal, I'm gonna be running the exact same play, and this time it is not looking so good. I tried to step up in the pocket, but it didn't work, and we're gonna have to take a timeout here. All right, 10 seconds left. We have managed the clock perfectly, and Wyndham was open, but somehow that ball got past him. All right, 3rd and goal. We get the ball at half, so I think I'll probably kick if we don't get this. But who am I kidding? Of course we're gonna go get it. That's Zane Borden with the touchdown. And at this point, I feel like we can just show the highlights. I feel as though we have this one pretty much locked down. On 3rd down, I'm gonna keep the rock on the ground, and Gus Haynes is gonna spring into the end zone for his 1st touchdown on the day, the backup running back. And that'll about wrap it up for this one. After some more chewing of the clock, we win 35-7. As this offense had a very efficient day, really no hiccups, got the fake punt to get over one of them. So after cruising through the schedule
schedule, we've only got one more game against South Carolina, who's definitely one of the best users in the league. So here we go, regular season final. We got South Carolina on the road. Stands are not looking too full here at SC, as Wyndham's able to get the kickoff out to the 20. This will certainly be one of our biggest tests of the season, and I tried to start it out with an outside run, but it gets shut down. Gotta be smart and efficient today with the play calling, and we're gonna have a deep shot to Cotton here, open early. Nobody anywhere near Cotton as he moved that cornerback off him. As soon as I saw that, I knew we were gonna have this open deep, and Cotton will get it in for an 80-yard touchdown. I would consider that a pretty solid start to this game, and shutting down the run today is gonna be a big task, as South Carolina has one of the best offenses in the country, and they're gonna pass it here. He is just chucking that into coverage, and I don't know if that was a wrong button press or what. We'll have a 3rd and 9 here already, as he is going to take the corner route, but let him downfield, and dude will go out of bounds before the first. I believe the rules require dude to kick this, and I am fully expecting a fake punt here on 4th and 2. Nope, looks like he is just gonna kick it deep, so we get a stop on the first drive. All right, so we are looking really solid out of the gates in this one. Now it is Operation Run the Ball Down Dude's throat. He really likes to put a lot of guys on the line here, and I think we should be able to run against this. I just got to figure out what the right look is, but Wheatley will pick up the first down here, and I'm going to keep it pushing with the run game. This time we'll go counter, and Wheatley gets hit in the backfield, but shrugs off a couple of tacklers for a nice little 5-yard gain. I'm loving how this offense is looking, as we're going to have the slant late here. I saw Wyndham a little bit later than I should have, but it still works out for a big gain. And this offense is rolling down near the goal line now. I'm not seeing anything I like, so we'll get out of the pocket, and Wagner will just pick up a nice little 6. Absolutely no reason to take any unnecessary risks in this situation, as Cotton gets open off the line, and that's CJ Cotton with his 2nd touchdown reception of the day. This offense is coming out the gates hot. All right, so now the pressure is on for him to put a drive together, and on 2nd down, he's going with play action, somehow has dude up the sideline wide open, and that'll be a big gain. The South Carolina offense does have a few tricks up its sleeve. We just got to continue to stop the run, though. I'm going to go man heavy here, as South Carolina is going play action again, and he'll just have to throw it away out of bounds, so it'll be a huge 3rd and 10 here. I'm covering the middle, and he does a nice job of finding that out route. Okay, we've seen some good goal line D the past couple of weeks, though. Gilbert getting a tackle there on 1st down. Not sure what to expect from him here offensively. Looks like he'll take the zig route. Dude is going to go out of bounds and make it 3rd and 2. All right, I think I'm expecting a run here. We're going to go ahead and run commit, and he is indeed going to run it. Gilbert gets him in the backfield to make it 4th down. Yes, sir. Way too predictable of a call, and that'll bring up a critical 4th and 2 as he tries to throw it to that weird little in route, but that is covered up perfectly by this defense. All right, man, we're looking great so far. Just got to get out of our own end zone here, and X is going to be wide open on the out route. I made a guy miss, and White is off to the races. Dude is slow as all hell, and he is going to get tracked down by number 10, but we're averaging like 45 yards of play through the air at the moment. Absolutely love what I'm seeing from my boys, and he is just running off man coverage here. We'll keep on taking those curls and out routes all day. All right, I got supreme confidence in my offense here, and I'm just going to get out of the pocket. It looked like he had a little contain on, but Wagner is just a little bit too fast for that, and he'll get near the first. And I'm going to go kind of predictable with a run play here on 2nd down. Getting to 3rd and inches here is just fine with me, as I'm going to just try to go over the pile here with the quarterback sneak, and we might have just gotten stood up. All right, screw that. I'm going to pass it on 4th and inches, and he's running a stupid defense. It kind of worked out okay, but Cotton is there for his 3rd touchdown of the day. CJ Cotton having the game of the year right now. Okay, so we're looking good, but game by no means is over yet. That should have been a pick 6 for Ryan Leggett. And on 3rd down, wouldn't be too surprised if we saw a run play here. Nope, he is going to pass it, and he'll just get out of the pocket. Can we get him? Yes, we can. The big D end comes through with the tackle, and he might just have to punt this one away. Looks like this time he will fake it. We should have this covered up though, but no, he finds the bounce route. Are you kidding me? How does bro have that much time on a fake punt? All right, so after an absolute missile from the punter, he is going to have a fresh set of downs here, and he is going deep. I don't know what is going on with our defense, bro. Debo Samuel is going to torch us for a touchdown. All right, we're not quite done here yet, and we should have a big shot here to Cotton again, but our quarterback gets hit and sails the ball. Would have maybe been a touchdown. Instead, we'll have a 2nd and long, but I think I can fit the corner route in here when him able to toe tap on the sidelines. He has not done a great job of getting our offense into tough situations, And my God, man, I get out of the pocket and Wyndham is absolutely wide open. Don't know what kind of coverage buzz that was, but great throw from Wagner to take advantage of it. And we get a calm little 40 yards on first down. I'm just loving what I'm seeing. And we're going to have the slant route here. He did a good job of covering it up with his user, and we will just have to throw it out of bounds. That was a nice play by him. I might have had something come open late, but no reason to take big risks in this type of game. And we're going to surprise him with a run on second down, breaking tendency a little bit with Aaron Wheatley. And now I'm going to hit him with a pass play. I was looking for back out of backfield, and we will have him late. Aaron Wheatley quietly having a really nice game. And now we got second and inches. I'm definitely running this, and he definitely saw it coming. That's my bad. Had a little bit too antsy there with the hurry up. I also have not done a great job of managing the clock, and we're going to have a 4th and 2. The smart thing would probably be to kick this, but I am not a smart man, and that was not a smart read. I did not expect dude to get pushed off the line that bad. All right, so he has a very real shot of getting back in this game before halftime, as he's going to go with the pass here, but Moore gets the pick. I think that guy is maybe like a D-end or something that we shifted out to linebacker with the audible, and we have had a lot of big boy plays this season. Love to see another one, and Wheatley will get down to the 1. Going to take this opportunity to chew a little bit of clock, as he is going to just tackle my center. Very unsporting behavior there, as Wagner is going to get in with the QB sneak, and we retain a 3-score lead. All right, so he's got a little bit of time before half here to make something happen, as he's just going verts, and that was not a good throw. Leggett has it, and now we might have a shot to score. That'll get us down near field goal range. A field goal here would potentially put this game out of reach, as I'm going to take the slant route, and he was lurking that with his user. We've got to make a tackle here, and thankfully Wheatley does it, leaving 1 second on the clock. I was not expecting him to play things that well. All right, so we'll see if this costs us here. Not my proudest moment, but thankfully he shanks the field goal. I am supremely lucky he did not take that to the house for 6, and he has shown some ability to move the ball on offense. I just don't know if I see him coming back from this the way our offense has been playing, and defense has been making just enough plays so far. We'll see if we can keep up the momentum. We're just gonna see slants all over the field here, and he's gonna get out of the pocket trying to throw it. Thankfully gets hit. All right, man, we got a big time 3rd and 5, as the middle of the field is gonna come open. Dang, man, I couldn't quite get there soon enough. A little bit of a lackluster user for me on that one, and I can see exactly what he's doing this time, trying to get the tight end isolated. We're all over that, but of course dude drops the pick. I'm feeling okay though. I like how we've been looking. Nothing has been coming easy for him in this one, and the halfback's gonna get open. We gotta knock that ball out, dude. He's done a good job of recognizing when that pressure is not gonna be coming in so fast, but just hasn't been able to get the run game going. This is a critical moment in this game, man. He definitely needs a touchdown to stay in it. His 3rd and 13 will be huge, and he finds the out route. I was not expecting him to throw it that long. Slot corner getting absolutely cooked up, but we'll have a 1st and goal. He's gonna go with a little QB blast that is not gonna work super well. I guess as we should see a quarterback run here, as he's gonna keep it on the counter, and dude falls into the end zone. But wait, give me a clipping here, bro. Yes sir, that is offensive holding, and that's got to be a frustrating one for him. His quarterback is dog tired, and that 1000% should have been a pick. All right, we'll see what we get here on 3rd and goal. I'm going man coverage again, and bro, what was that throw? I don't know what he was trying to do. All right, he's gonna have to try to make something happen on 4th and goal. We'll see what we get here. Looks like he's gonna go deep to the back of the end zone. Man, what a read. Can't say we didn't make that drive hard on him though. So the important thing is that after that tough drive from him, we respond with a drive that makes it look easy. That's not a good way to start. Locker got absolutely cooked there, and on 2nd down, I literally have all day. I will stay in this pocket for a hot minute, as I don't think he is allowed to send this few guys, but it'll work out in our favor. We find that boy Wheatley deep. Yes sir. I like how we're looking. We're gonna go with a bomb play here. We did not get what I was looking for open, but I'll just take off with Wagner, and why not get a free 20 yards there? That's what I'm talking about. All right, looking great here. Just got to keep it rolling, and we have the halfback wheel, but that is not who got the ball. Thankfully a defender didn't come and get that overthrow. Got to close this drive out strong, and this time we get pretty solid blocking on the outside. He did a good job of blowing that up with his user though. No reason to mess around with the run too much here. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass it, and we don't have anything open initially, but we'll have X late. That's Johnson on the slant route. We get it to him, and he will fight his way into the end zone. This pass game is going crazy right now. So at this point, it's just about slowing things down. Just gotta do our best to avoid dude getting the big plays there. And of course, right when I say that, he has a dude wide open. I don't know what my right side safety is doing, man. An annoying mistake there. And on 1st down, it looks like he's gonna take a shot. He might have a guy in the back of the end zone, but a beautiful toe tapping pick is gonna potentially snuff out his hopes of a comeback in this one. Was worried the officials were gonna review that, but it will stand, and now we can just do our best to kill some clock. So after killing some clock, we get out of there with a pretty easy dub, as Wagner went off, had a couple of picks, but almost every completion motion was a big gain. And we pretty much just did what we needed to on the ground. We ended up dominating every statistical category in this one. At this point, the recruiting class is really shaping up. We signed a dirty punter, as well as getting a lot of other solid prospects. Considering the prestige we started out on this year, I consider this a decent class. All right, boys, so here we go. We are up in the playoffs, 8-0, taking on 5 seed Maryland. Hopefully this goes like our last matchup. Last time around, I was able to shut down his offense pretty easy. He did a whole lot of trying to scramble with the QB, so that's definitely going to be something to look out for today, as he's running the ball on second down, was trying to get in there with my user, but got blocked to hell. As long as we can stop the run, I think we'll be a-okay, as he's going to go for it again on first down and made the wrong read on the option. Interesting. All right, I'm trying to see more where that came from. Pass situation here on second down, and he's going to find the back out of the backfield. Dude got wide open somehow. All right, we'll have a massive 3rd and 4 here. He is going to run the ball, and Gilbert is on it, but he picks it up. Dang, man, a ballsy call. This is pretty much exactly the drive he was looking for so far, as I thought he was going to throw to the out route there. Ends up finding Demas over the middle. My biggest principle is always to take away the easy reads as much as possible, as he's low-key mowing some clock here and has a gigantic hole for Perry. We got to figure something out, man. I'm devoting too much energy to stopping the pass when he hasn't really shown he can do that yet. And man, this running back route is just getting wide open when he motions him out. That was man coverage, and I did not do a good job of adjusting. All right, so he gets a score on the first drive. That is huge for him, and we'll see what the offense can do here. I'm going with an outside run on the first play, and Wheatley is able to get to the edge. This will be a giant gain, and he breaks a tackle, getting very deep into Maryland territory. That is actually exactly what I was looking for, and I'm going to run the same play here. I don't think he was expecting it, but I didn't follow my blocks right. So it could have been a bigger play there. Instead, I'm going to have to pass for it on second down, and getting out of the pocket, we should have the bounce route wide open. That's Zane Borden with a big catch. Our boy Wagner does a great job of extending the play there, and I love the back out of the backfield in this situation. We'll cut it inside with Wheatley and hit a dirty spin move to make this 2nd and inches. Offense is feeling really good right now. We just need defense to match this, as we'll pick up the first down with ease on that little QB hurdle thing. I'm hoping we can get this in with an easy fullback dive, and that did not work out. Okay, gotta make sure we don't get tied up on the goal line here, and it looks like we've got a lane to the outside. Wheatley will get in, as he had a phenomenal opening drive. All right, this is where I'm gonna need my defense to step up. Got a pass here on first down, and it looks like nothing's open. Bro, I was on that with Gilbert. We were so close to getting the pick 6, and somehow Bruce Perry is gonna recover and get 20 out of this. Got absolutely zero pass rush there, as he is clearly bleeding some clock. We've got to get him into passing situations. Going into the second quarter, this is not necessarily looking like an easy game, and man, he just has the corner route wide open, but a great hit from our safety to jar it loose. That's big time, man. 3rd and 11, this is where we got to get stops. Definitely looking at Perry here, but he's gonna throw it over the middle, and a second straight drop. I would be pissed, man. That wasn't a traffic, but still. All right, so he'll have a 4th and 11 here, making sure we account for a fake punt, as he's just gonna kick this to the sideline, and I probably shouldn't go anywhere near that. Ends up being a massive stop for our defense, and on offense, we're going right back to the run. That boy Wheatley looks just a little bit tired. I would ideally like a quick score here, and he's in man coverage. I might be taking a deep shot. Nope, I'm gonna just get out of the pocket, and here we go, man. The bounce route gets open again. He has got to get out of this man coverage, because I will make him pay all day. All right, I like how this is going right now, man. Gonna have the tight end easy on the corner route. That's not even a tight end. That's actually a converted wide receiver, just to get that good matchup. On second down, I'm gonna go right back to the pass, as we have our tight end wide open. That's our real tight end Barnett, who doesn't get a whole lot of touches. Got to cap off this drive strong here, as we'll go to the counter play, looking for some blocking. He did a nice job of user in that, but we get a nice broken tackle, and Wheatley will be able to get a nice little 9 on the play. Definitely a couple of fortuitous moments early in this game. And on second down, we are gonna have the whole shot to Tommy White. That was kind of a risky throw, but I am comfortable making it right now. Another stop here, and we'll be golden. And he's just gonna run it. I am all over that with the user. Once again, man, it is all about forcing him into these passing situations, as I know he's gonna want to go to the halfback here. Instead, he just scrambles and gets whacked. So we'll have a big 3rd and 6. He's doing the halfback motion action again, and this time he'll just dump it off to the flats, but we're all over that. Come here. Another big stop for the boys. I am highly suspicious of a fake punt here, but nope, he is just gonna kick it. And once again, man, I'm not trying to go anywhere near that unless it bounces just right. Okay, we're gonna go get it, Kemp. That was dangerous because it could have been a safety, but it's gonna pay off. Kemp has the nasty moves, and he has speed. He will zigzag in and out in traffic to get this all the way out to the 40. Sometimes you gotta take some risks, boys. All right, now we're looking real good. We can go up 2 scores before half and get the ball coming out of halftime, but that gets blown up in the backfield. Not sure if I want to go run or pass here. I don't really like this run look, and I think I'm just gonna take a timeout. timeout. Running clock is great, but I just gotta focus on scoring here. And I'm gonna take this out route to Wyndham all day. Wyndham is just so good. And if I used that a little bit differently, he might have scored. All right, looking good here, man. Even a field goal would be great. But as long as he's going man coverage, Wyndham is gonna continually win this matchup and get some yards after the catch. We love to see that. Gotta go to conservative carry here. I don't want anything stupid to happen. Gotta make smart reads here. No reason to force anything, and we'll take the slant. That was a little bit more of a force than I expected it to be, but Zane Borden will end up getting plenty on the play. Almost some real good man coverage by the Maryland defender there. Instead, we're gonna have it 1st and goal, and I'll cut that outside to Wheatley to get that down to the 1. That's perfect, and he's gonna have to use a timeout. I feel pretty okay about leaving him with 34 seconds. I don't think he's really a 2-minute drill type of guy, and Jeremiah Wagner will get in with ease. Big thing here is the kickoff. Cannot let anything stupid happen with 30 seconds left, and surprisingly, he takes a knee. All right, I'm feeling pretty good here, man. I'm trying to see him throw a pick, and that was close. He way overthrows the halfback on the attempted wheel. That's been just about the only offense he's had today, and without the run game to support him here, it is probably going to be tough sledding, as he is actually going to chuck this one up deep, and of course, bro, of course he would get that catch. Come on now, man. That is absolutely goofy. All good as long as we don't give up a touchdown here, and we get a big sack. He's just letting the clock run. I don't know why he's not taking a timeout, and there he will take it. 17 seconds left. Just got to defend the goal line. As I already know the exact route that you're running, bro, literally run one other thing. He is going to end up picking the 1st down, but that took a lot of time off the clock. All right, defense, I'm going to need a little something from you, man. A lot of time is coming off the clock here. I'm going to go back to man coverage, and he takes the sack. Time will expire on the half. That is big time, bro. So we come out of halftime with a solid lead. Offense has just got to keep doing its thing, and I kind of feel like I'm in my bag with the play calling right now, but Wyndham for some reason spins backwards, and somehow we're not going to get the 1st down. Goofy play is going to cost us some major yards, but uh-oh, man. Wyndham is going to get wide open here. That's why we run these weird passing formations, man, because it trips dudes up, and Wyndham is going to get tripped up. I easily could have scored that, man. I shouldn't have been talking while I was running. Just got to be smart here on 1st and goal. I'm going with a little play action, and we definitely had X. Didn't want to take the risk, and bro, I was clicking the button, but I couldn't get it out. We take a bad sack. All right, now I got to cook up a little bit on 2nd and goal. I was expecting him to run man, instead he runs zone and is not quite on time with his user. That'll make this a manageable 3rd and goal. He might have had a shot at the pick if he was just a second sooner there, but on 3rd and goal, we are going to get stuffed, and this is like actually kind of a tough decision. All right, let me see if I like this, bro. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna run this down a little bit and kick it, because a 3-score lead is just too good to pass up. It pains me to take a field goal this close to the goal line, but I just think it's the right decision in the playoffs. Regular season, I'm 1,000,000,000% going for that. All good, man. Defense has just got to stay strong. He's in a position where he's got to start passing the ball a little bit. These inside zones are not gonna work forever, but man, he pulled off a dirty spin move there. Bruce Perry will get 23. The thing is, man, as long as we stop the run, he hasn't really made a read all day. It looks like he is content to just keep running it though. Okay, I might have to go with some run defense. This is taking a whole lot of time off the clock though, as once again, literally the only thing he's been able to do in the passing game is throw this wheel route. He actually doesn't even have bad stats to show for it. This is the type of stuff that annoys me, dude. He's gonna run it again on 2nd down and once again pick up a big chunk. I gotta start user in the run a little bit better. But like I said, man, 2 minutes have already come off the clock with this drive. This is most definitely not the worst thing in the world to see. There was the long out route there. My corner almost played that. I would expect him to go back to the run here, and that is exactly what he's going to do. This time we stand it up. Nice tackle. As long as we hold him to a field goal here, I'm feeling pretty good. As once again, he's going to try to get this wheel route cooking. This time we cover it up perfectly, and he'll have to throw it out. So big time 3rd and 7 here. He almost let the play clock run out, and once again, he is just going to throw it to the back out of the backfield. Dude has over 100 yards receiving at this point. Going into the 4th, he is going to kick the field goal, so that'll make it a 2-score game. All we need is literally any kind of points on this drive, and we'll be chilling. His offense has just been moving too slow. I don't see him doing anything crazy. I'm not even really going to chew clock here though, because then he's just going to sell out for the run as I get out of the pocket and find Cotton on the slant. That was a long route for the boy Cotton. I am going to run it here on 1st down, but he sent the dogs. Like I'm saying, man, that's not going to work. Gonna have to keep passing. As on 2nd down, we'll have the corner route wide open to Wyndham, who is stiff arming dudes. I think he might have actually lost some yards with that though. And we're out here always keeping the defense honest, boys. This time it's not really going to work out unless we have something open open downfield as Wyndham is going to get open on the bounce route. That was a risky throw, man. I should have thrown that away 100%. And that'll get us into field goal range. Now I really am just 100% crushing clock, and he actually has to respect the pass. I do have absolutely zero reason to pass it here, though. I'm just going to take my field goal if he gives it to me, and that was too easy of a first down. If I was him, I would probably start using timeouts here, because I'm going to run the counter, and I'll just slow play it. We'll get around the edge easy. I should have hit that little back juke with Wheatley, excuse me. My brain was thinking of Sean Whitley, aka the two-lane GOAT, and we are actually going to be able to pick up this third down. I meant to dive down at the 1, but Wheatley just gets into the end zone, and that should bag it up for this one. We get out of there with an easy dub, as Wagner had 0 incompletions on the day. I haven't done that a whole lot. Wheatley also balled out with 81 yards and 2 touchdowns, and we're going to be taking on Georgia Tech in the final. All right, boys, so here we go. We got the national championship game. I was expecting to play Ohio State in this game, but Georgia Tech actually beat him in the semifinal, as I believe Georgia Tech runs the flex bone, and they get 12 with the fullback on the first play. This will definitely be interesting to try to deal with. We're going to have to find a way to stop this run game, as I almost got the sack there with the user, but he's going to get out of the pocket and throw it deep, and Leggett is going to get it with the pick. We start out this game with a turnover. Let's go, boys. About as good of a start as we could have asked for there, as on second down, I'll have the slant over the middle. That'll make this 3rd and 2. So we should have 2 downs to get this, but a big play regardless, and this is going to bust wide open. We have a man wide open downfield, but it gets missed by Jeremiah Wagner. Would have been an easy touchdown. All right, so it'll be a big 4th and 2 here. Once again, he's going with a weird coverage, and once again, we're going to have this wide open. I don't know what dude was trying to do there, but ball don't lie. This time, Darius Johnson will get in for the touchdown. So we'll see what defense can do on this second drive. I gotta say, man, I really respect the offense he is running. Love to see something different. But I sincerely believe we should be able to shut this down, because on second down, he is going to take off and stumble forward. He is lucky he didn't fumble that ball, and that'll bring up a huge 3rd and 5. He's going to find his running back on a wheel out of the backfield. I didn't cover it, but we get a drop. Man, we've been getting lucky with the drops lately. So it appears we should have another stop, as he will kick this deep to Gilbert, and Gilbert will get tackled instantly. That's a-okay. So now we need offense to keep on cooking, and we're going to have Borden on the out route here. He gets a block, and he might just be gone. Borden is down the sideline and almost makes a guy miss. He will go down at the 10, but Zane Borden with the biggest play of his career. This Georgia Tech defense has not been too impressive so far, and we should have the edge here if Wheatley can get around this guy. For some reason, he can't outspeed that dude. Come on now. Just got to punch it into the end zone here, as we should have the out route, but we don't. I'm going to have to get out of the pocket and just chuck this thing out of bounds. All right, we will have 3rd and 10. Once again, I'm looking at that out route, and once again, it's not open. We'll hit Wheatley on the sideline, and he gets creamed. That was not a good read, dude. I locked onto that out route too much. So we could have had a touchdown. Instead, Georgia Tech comes up with a big stop near the goal line. Nonetheless, man, this game has just gotten off to a great start. Got to continue to be able to stop the run. If this defense can get one more stop, we will be golden. And we should have the quarterback in the backfield here. He shakes off the tackle and throws it downfield. We've got to pick that off, bro. Why are we swatting that? All right, well, that's pretty annoying. I hate when I get those animations from my defensive backs. And he's going to run a screen here on second down. If I saw that earlier, I would have picked it off. Instead, he'll just get 3. All right, absolutely huge 3rd and 7 here. We'll see what he cooks up, and he has all day in the pocket, bro. He's going to be able to find the slant. I didn't use that play very well, actually. So a big pickup for him for sure. And I don't know what the hell this play is on first down. That almost looked like an RPO or something. And we are easily going to get the quarterback in the backfield. All right, so we'll have 2nd and 14. He is going back under center here, as I'm going to play press, and he is throwing to the out route. That was very well covered by Brandon Kemp, and easily could have been a pick. 3rd and 14. Gonna go with the man coverage again here, and I'm making sure there's nothing over the middle. Instead, he will throw it to the seam, and bro, how are we not knocking that out? Come on now. We got a lucky stop, so I guess it all evens out. But right now, my DBs are just not making plays for me since that first drive. O-line D is gonna have to shine for me here. Right now, I'm very sad we did not get a touchdown on that last drive. And he's gonna go back under center here on 2nd and goal. We'll just run the QB speed, and Messiah Bailey is gonna get in for a touchdown. Okay, Georgia Tech. We're gonna start this drive out with the run, as our center is literally blocking no one. That actually kind of messed up my style on that play a little bit. We're gonna keep it pushing, as I'll run the exact same play here, and this time we'll keep it with the quarterback. Wagner does not have the wheels to get to the outside though. I was in my bag with my play calling last game. You need to make sure I stay in it today, as on 2nd down, I had Wyndham wide open on the corner route, but Wagner misses that throw badly. Not ideal at all. We'll have a 3rd and 6, and I'm gonna go with the exact same route. This time my boy Wyndham is able to get it and pick up the first down. Sometimes running the same play twice in a row can provide a little bit of deception, and the buck sweep is setting up really nicely here. Just need one block, and man, I didn't play that quite quite right. That was a nice user by him. What that will allow us to do is chew a little bit more clock, as Wagner's able to pick up the first down with the QB sneak anyways. Really would not like dude to get the ball back here, as I am just gonna run it on first down, and Wheatley gets exactly what I needed him to get. All right, clock is setting up beautifully as long as I can get a touchdown here, and I just did not read that play right at all, but I'm gonna throw back across my body to Wheatley, and somehow this is gonna work out, and Wheatley breaking hella tackles. Low-key, dude has got to go down. That was a pretty hokey play. I don't know if I'm necessarily playing my best right now, but this will be an easy read to the out route, and Cotton might have a shot to get into the end zone, gets tackled at the 1, which is fine with me. We'll be able to mow some more clock. Now he definitely should not be getting another possession, as Wagner is going to go down at the 1. This just sets up perfectly. All right, this is where Wagner makes his money. He's just going to go with the little QB hurdle again, and that'll leave 9 seconds on the clock, which I feel pretty good about. Just got to make sure nothing stupid happens here. And on this Hail Mary here, Gilbert's going to get the interception. Love to see the star safety coming down with one. So we'll get the ball coming out of halftime with a 10-point lead. And on first down, we got Johnson wide open on the out route, sneaking him in there at tight end. Apart from the end of that one series, I really like how our offense is looking today, as I'm just going to find Wheatley out of the backfield here, and he has plenty of space to run, picking up an easy first down. Going to go back to the ground game on first down, as Wheatley should have a ton of room. We're going to cut it to the outside, and Wheatley is out in the clear. He should be able to take this in for a touchdown, and that takes a lot of pressure off of me. I am feeling that natty a little bit at this point. If defense gets one more stop, this might be over, and we get a nice little sack with a 3-man rush there on first down. So I'm going to go back to man here on second and long, and he's going to get out of the pocket. I don't think anything is coming open, but somehow he's going to be able to run for it. That'll make this a 3rd and 4. Definitely 2-down territory for him at this point in the game, and he is going to run it. I kind of saw that coming, but didn't call my defense to reflect that. All good though. Similar to last round, we just got to slow him down at this point, and that was a dirty route combination, and he's going to hit a clean spin move to get the touchdown. That'll keep him in this game. Offense has got to keep the foot on the gas with this drive, as we'll have Johnson on the corner out there, and he drops it. We cannot be dropping those, man. Absolutely critical 3rd and 10 here, as he is going with zone. We should have the seam open, and we do. That is my boy Wyndham, and he hits a dirty juke move. Wyndham with one of the biggest plays of the season, a 43-yard reception. That puts us in a really good spot here, as I'm going to go back to the run, and Wheatley once again has a ton of space, picking up the first down and way more. We're going to have to go on conservative carry. We're going to try the running it down his throat approach here, and this is going to work pretty well, man. Nobody is able to tackle Wheatley right now. He is really going hard on that aggressive carry. Wheatley averaging well over 10 yards a touch right now, as on first down, I'm just going to get out of the pocket. Wasn't liking anything I saw, so we'll get 5 with Wagner. This is a critical goal line possession right here, and I'm going to go with the buck sweep. We should have the outside. Wheatley's just got to outrun some guys, and he does. Let's go. That is huge, man. At this point, we just got to make sure we don't give up any big plays, and he has absolutely all day here. Actually does a great job of navigating the pocket, and is going to find Gus Hutton downfield for a big gain. On first down, though, the pocket presence is not so good, and he's going to go ahead and take a sack for 5 yards. A lot of time coming off the clock there, as on second down, he's just going to scramble. Picks up a decent chunk, but clock is going to keep moving. That'll make it 3rd down. This game is still technically not over, man. On 3rd down, he finds the seam. I was just a little bit late getting to that with my user. At this point, we definitely don't really have to account for the run, but he's going to run the halfback screen here, and dang, bro, I was all over that, but overran it. He's still only going to get a yard, but that should have been a pick 1,000%. I actually cannot believe that bro threw that. On 2nd and 9, he's going to try to get out of the pocket and takes another sack. That should take us to the 4th quarter. He's got a lot of work to do to win this thing, and on 3rd and 15, he's just going to try to chuck it up. The timing was not there, and we get an easy swat. And on 4th down, he's actually going to kick it. Interesting. So that will make this a 2-score game. Now he's making the interesting decision to go with an onside kick. This should put me right back in field goal range, and Oliver is able to recover. As long as we get 3 here, we should be chilling. On first down, we're just going to run it out of a split back, and this is looking great, man. Wheatley's been gashing dude all day, and he's going to do it again here. Absolutely zero reason to pass the ball at this point, especially not when we're running like this, and this time it's going to be Hayes picking up the first down. All we got to do is make sure we cover the ball here. All right, we'll have a 3rd down as the clock ticks down to 3 minutes, and I will just hand it off to Wheatley again. Wheatley continues to be money and gets into the end zone. That should hopefully put a cap on this one. So we get out of there with a national championship dub. Wagner did what he had to do, and Wheatley absolutely balled out. 150 yards, 10 yards a carry, and 3 touchdowns. Before we get out of here, I do want to look at the award winners, as our boy Jeremiah Wagner was number 2 on the Maxwell. Actually, Ohio State won pretty much all the awards. We got the Outland for our center, which is interesting, and we got the Lombardi with Tanner Bright. Okay, and then finally Gilbert had the Thorpe, much deserved. Bro had 5 interceptions on the year plus a couple of deflections, and we had the best punter in the country. That's the big one right there. Our season stats, Wagner ends the year with a 75 completion percentage, 2,600 passing yards through 10 games. And look at that touchdown to interception ratio. Aaron Wheatley also did his thing. Not crazy stats, but was very serviceable and is only a sophomore. Hope y'all enjoyed this, kind of a different type of video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.